is cold. Twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Modes of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts, and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried Racing breed. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried Racing breed.
And I'm muted. Now we're good. I was screeching into the hall. We've been in a fast pace trying to get on here. And good evening, Dean. Good evening, brother.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing, folks?
James will be here in just a minute. We just got the link to him a moment ago. We're not in any hurry. We're going to chat for just a second and get James in the studio and get him up on screen. We're going to talk about Michigan.
Oh, yes.
Michigan. And then we'll talk a little bit about Mexico and what that's looking like. But we were really rushing heading into the show, trying to get last minute things done. And we're glad to be here. Welcome to all you that are coming in. The SFP Racing Hour, Dave,
Yes.
Dean, James. And this is, I don't know how many shows we've done, but I guess we've done shows for every race so far.
Yeah, we have so far.
So
Yes.
it has been a blessing, and we're having a ton of fun.
Oh, yes, it's been fun so far.
I was laughing this morning. I set the show up ahead of time. Somebody gave me a thumbs down before we ever went live. I thought I never got a thumbs down before the live.
Oh, no.
I usually get a thumbs down during a live or after. You know, I think they saw the name. They didn't like the name of the show or something.
I don't see why.
But I was like, that's it. But I kind of like it. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah. But, yeah, how you been, man?
Good. You?
Well, you know, battling life. You know, there's a lot
Oh,
of things going on. Pray for my granddaughter. Her grandmother on her mom's side, it was expected, passed away this afternoon. We didn't know what day. She's been very sick. So prayers to the family. Pray for my granddaughter. She's been very upset. As I talked to her on the way home from work, she called me. That's tough
Yes.
to lose your grandparents.
It is.
And just the way it goes, now she'll be even more worried about me and her nanny.
Right.
So she still has another grandfather and then one grandmother left. So pray for her. Just tough to hear that kind of stuff
Yeah, it is
going on.
tough.
We lost a coworker at work. I went to the funeral home yesterday. Pray for that family. We still a lot of coworkers who are related to this person, and it was just difficult, Dean, to lose people. And
Yeah, it is.
you know, we know it's appointed unto men once to die, and after this is judgment.
That's
But
right.
if we're a Christian, we're not afraid of what's after,
That's right.
but we all have fear of the process of dying.
Oh, yes.
Nobody
That's it.
wants that process. Everybody says, "Well, I wish I could just go quick," or "I wish I could just go in the rapture," or "I could go in my sleep," or whatever. Sometimes that doesn't happen.
That's right.
We don't understand it all. There's a plan and a purpose. We have to trust in that.
That's right.
Everybody experiences it. That's one thing They always said death and taxes.
That's right.
And if it hasn't been to your home or in your family, give it some time and it will. And
That's right.
every day, it's a constant reminder to us to appreciate each day and try our best to live it to the fullest. That doesn't mean you have to go 90 to nothing, but it does mean to appreciate everything you have in your life.
Amen.
Never let the sun go down on your wrath, as the scriptures say, and tell people that you love them.
Amen.
And try never to hold anger and bitterness. Those are not good things anyway. If you have disagreements with somebody, try to sell it as best you can, and you'll live a better life.
That's
So,
right.
a life of no regrets, and just live life and appreciate those people you have in your life every day, and know that you were loved. You know, one of the hardest things that I've seen is people that someone passes and they were arguing,
Right.
or they said I didn't tell them I loved them, and we just don't know when those things are going to happen. So it's kind of a message for us
That's right.
to always be ready and let people know how we truly feel about them each and every day.
I agree.
I don't know if James has messaged me. We're going to try to hold here just for a second, and I'm going to text him and make sure he got it. He may have got busy. He was waiting on someone, and so we want to make sure. So we're not going to start in too deep until we get a message from our co-host
Okay.
taking care of him. But if he can't, then we'll move on, and we'll pull up the PowerPoint, and then we'll go from there. And I'm looking forward to Dean's Notes.
Oh, yes.
That's one of the things I look forward to every week.
Thank
I'll
you.
learn something every time that we do one of these shows. I'm forever learning
I
a
am
little
too.
more about the sport.
I am too.
And it's just amazing, the history.
I learn stuff every day.
I think when you like something and you study it,
Right.
you do really get closer to it.
Right.
You
Right.
appreciate the history of it,
That's right.
and it just helps you to become a better fan or more appreciative of whatever it is that you're involved with.
Right.
And it doesn't matter what that is. You could be a person who studies rocks.
That's right.
You got to have more passion about rocks or leaves. You know, remember how to do the leaf projects in school?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
man,
Oh, God.
that was the days before. You know, I'm old.
I,
That was the days before computers
it was.
when I was in school. So you had, what'd you have? The Britannia encyclopedias or something like that.
Yes.
And, you know, you ask your parents, now unless your parents were really knowledgeable about leaves, you'd say, what kind of leaf is this? They go, I don't know.
You go look it up.
Go look it up. So you'd be trying to match leaves
Yeah. Yeah.
and hoping that you kind of got it close. I think we glued those leaves on. I don't think we taped them. I think we glued them on the paper.
I had a project like that in school. We taped our leaves on.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What's great, this is great, as you get this is your kiddos, and on a Sunday night at 9 o'clock, they've been playing all weekend, they go, oh no,
Yeah.
I've got a project I got to turn in in the
Yes.
morning.
I've done that. I've done that. Oh, yes. Can we talk? Can we
Scrambling to run down to the store and get things you need for the project.
And Mom, don't comment, Mom. Just leave it quiet, Mom. Don't say nothing now.
She's got the thumbs up she always gives us. So you have the project, you got to rush around and get it. You go to sleep about 1 o'clock in the morning,
I've done that. I've done it.
hoping nothing happens to
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Take it in the next day.
Forget it. Leave it at home.
Forget, leave it at home.
I've done that. Mom, don't say nothing, Mom. Just
Mom, you got Mom on the mute button right now. No responses.
no, not yet.
I got a feeling she's going to throw the bomb at you here late like she did
Oh,
last
she
week.
will. She will.
I got a feeling that's what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, she will.
Let's see here. James is checking his email. Hopefully he'll be here in just a second. And you know what? Because we do own the show,
That's right.
we can go 5 or 10 minutes over if
Right,
we need to.
right.
You're not going to cheat you out of anything. So
Right.
it's letting more people get in here.
Have fun. In
If,
the meantime,
if you're not enjoying our conversation, go get you a sweet tea, as good Southerners
that's
do,
right.
or water, or coffee.
I don't drink tea. Diet Coke.
Diet. Well, I went down to the store, you know, and I have the Diet Coke. I don't drink a lot of them,
I
but
got
do
my
drink
Diet
some.
Coke right here. in my Chase cup.
I want to talk about Chase a little bit tonight. There's some news and notes and of things, but I was going to say if you're in a hurry and you're trying to get dinner and it's just not happening, like if you have a Food City in your area between hours, I think it's 4 to 7.
Yeah.
You can hit that thing and get 2 meals for $12
Yeah.
with the drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a sweet deal,
It is, and they're good too.
and they're good. I had meatloaf today, and I was in a hurry, and
I can say meatloaf.
my wife had the fried chicken. This is what's funny. Here I am, the Baptist preacher, and every church I ever went to, they assumed they would always say, every church I ever went to and preached at, they'd go, "Preacher, we got plenty of fried chicken."
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't like it, but I don't have to have it. I'm not crazy.
Oh God, I love fried chicken.
So,
I love it.
if you give me meatloaf or fried chicken, I'm choosing meatloaf every time.
I would not choose a fried chicken.
So I just go with it. I say, it's like it's expected.
I'm Baptist, so I love chicken. Ain't that right, Mom? Now you can comment, Mom.
So hey, I like it. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, I put her saying tonight. I'm yanking it saying tonight.
Yeah, you're amping this fever pitch up really quickly.
Yes,
And the ongoing battle with Mom here on the Southern Fried Racing
I'm
Art.
yanking it.
And you're dragging me right down with you.
Yeah, that's right. If I'm going, you're going too.
He's got a hold of my ankle. He's pulling me right down in the hole.
That's right. That's right.
All right, James, come on, brother. We'll venture on here in just a
If I'm
second.
going down, you're going down with me. So I'm not going by myself now.
All right, he should be. He's not sending me a message saying he can't get it. So, but what? Just quickly, what did you think about the race overall? Michigan,
It was exciting.
a packed house.
I think it was, yes.
It was packed out. I definitely checked on that.
The first stage was caution free. Second, third stage was not caution.
No, there was some tapping.
I mean, there was a lot of caution.
There was some bumping and grinding going on. There was some mad people.
Yeah.
Mom says that's right. He's not Southern. He won't drink sweet tea.
No.
That's rough right there. He's not Southern.
Oh God, I yanked that train too hard now.
So you were born in the South, right?
Yes.
But you had to turn in your Southern card because you won't drink sweet tea, I guess.
I don't like tea.
Oh,
I was born in Chattanooga Memorial Hospital.
well, don't blame it on Memorial. I mean, what?
I just don't like tea.
Oh, Mom's thinking, where'd I fail? Where'd I fail?
She says that every day.
I tried, Lord. I tried.
My dad loves sweet tea. My mom loves sweet tea. I don't.
Okay.
I don't like.
Kids, what do you do?
I'm right behind you. I can't say nothing.
Oh, of course, I get ridiculed a lot because of. I do like sweet tea, but I get ridiculed a lot. I don't like grits.
I do.
Oh man! Of course, NASCAR has went. They're all over the place, so it's not Southern anymore.
Oh.
Mom says, "Just won't try either." You're right, but I'm still trying. Oh, it's
I
tough.
yanked that chain too hard tonight. I yanked it a little bit too hard now.
It's tough being a mom.
Shoot. Let her talk to you sometime. No, don't. No.
See, that's what they always say. When they're little, they step on your toes. When they're older, they step on your heart. So you're breaking Mom's heart.
She says that. She says
Try to drink. You don't even try to drink the sweet tea. That's just not right, Dean. I love you, brother. That's just not right.
What?
You won't even. So you won't drink it either way, like unsweet, sweet.
No.
Oh, you've never tried it.
I've tried it. Don't like it.
Wow, that's rough. I mean, I could get it if it was like something icky, But,
It is icky.
God, you just made a lot of people mad. Tea is not icky.
It is icky. It's nasty.
Mom, you're gonna have to get a hold of this boy. He's off the chain, as the kids say. I don't know what's happened to him. We put some headphones on him, put him on a podcast, and look what's happened. We created a monster here.
Dr. Jagger, Mr. Hyde.
Just kidding. All right, let's venture on. James is hopefully will join us. I don't know what happened, but he got held up somehow. Partly our fault, and then partly we don't know what's going on with him, so he may be having some access issues. If he messages me back, I'll keep my phone closed so I can see his messages. But so far, and if he pops in, we will get him on screen quickly. But let's get things going where we can kind of. There we go. And there's Dean.
That's right.
And that nice outfit, I like that. All right, Dean sent me this, and I loved it.
I do too.
Ram to enter the NASCAR Truck Series in 2026. No teams, drivers announced, no cut timeline, but intention is for Dodge or another Stellantis brand to enter Cup. Oh, come on, it's got to be Dodge.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Dodge.
I would think it's Dodge. But I'm glad to hear that. How long has it been since they have? Is that in the notes? You can wait if it's in the notes.
It's in the notes.
No, wait till you do notes.
Okay.
You have to hold on and wait. Gotta wait.
I know, folks.
We'll get to notes in a minute.
I'm pumping the brakes now.
But that's great. You know what? And that truck looks great.
It does.
I'm a fan, and I'll be rooting for. I root for those ahead of the Ford drivers. I'm telling you, I like the Dodge. I like the Ram. That's cool. Awesome. That's a good looking vehicle. Right
It
there.
is.
I'm glad to see that they're back. We'll talk about that. All right. What a race. Amazing.
It was.
Your boy Hamlin does it again.
Yeah.
Picked him. And he didn't lead. I think it was 5 laps the whole race.
Yeah, it was.
And it just blows my mind how I don't know. And I know it's fuel. I watched the thing. I know they were keeping up with that.
Yeah, were.
It was amazing that he was on fumes by the time he crossed the finish line.
It was.
But some drivers, especially Byron,
Yeah.
big fail. Once again, late in the race, for however it worked out, he didn't get it done.
No.
So you can't say, well, we run out of fuel. Well, Hamlin had fuel.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
what happened? Somebody's got to answer for that.
Hamlin ran, Byron ran out of fuel. Hocevar ran out. Larson ran out.
Yeah. Well, who had the flat? Somebody had the flat that cost them. They were running strong. That was Hocevar, wasn't it?
Yeah, Hocevar.
He had the flat.
Yes.
And so I want to talk about him too. There's some rumors about him.
Yeah, they are.
This young driver, 22.
Yes.
He is a hot ticket. We'll talk about that in a minute. Chris Buescher, if had a few more laps, I don't know if he could have got it past him or not, but he was catching up.
He was catching up. He was doing good.
He was like a bullet passing cars late in that race. Ty Gibbs, that's a name that's not been up top.
He was coming up.
He was coming up. And even though he fell back, Bubba Wallace started to make some moves.
He did.
I'm gonna give Bubba a break. I think that he's showing some maturity. The team is kind of gelling, and I think he's not gonna win the championship, but I believe he has a real good possibility to maybe shoot for a top 5, but certainly top 10.
Right. Oh, right. I think so. Oh, yeah.
I believe that. Kyle Larson once again just doesn't quite get it done, but still top 5. He looked like he couldn't be beat, 5 races ago. And ever since then, it's been one thing after another.
Yeah, he's been like that since Charlotte.
I'm also going to give Ross Chastain a little break because I didn't think he would finish this high at Michigan, and he did.
He did.
Now, some of that may have been because of fuel. Maybe would have been closer to 10. But Ross Chastain, salute to you. You did good. Zane Smith, another driver that's been somewhat coming on. Ford driver, 7th. Great.
I know. I saw that.
Mom, did you get on to him? Kyle Busch, 8th.
Yeah.
There's life in the old man yet.
Not much. Not much.
There's a little life.
Not
Thank you,
much.
Jake. Thank you, Jake. There's life, and Jake wrote us a song. So if you wonder what I'm saying, thanks, Jake.
Uh-oh.
He writes a song sometimes for the race, the wrestling, not the racing, but the wrestling. Wrestling. Ryan Priest. This is unusual top 10. I said Michigan though could be that track where it could be a shakeup, and it was a shakeup, except for Hamlin. It was a shakeup.
It was.
And maybe Larson, you could say Brad Keselowski.
God.
There is a Brad Keselowski spotting. He has actually been spotted in the top 10.
Yeah. I was shocked.
And at times during that race, he was nowhere near
No, he wasn't.
top 10.
No, he wasn't.
In fact, I thought he would sink to the back. But shout out to Brad Keselowski. In that Ford, got her done, top 10. Eric Jones was coming on.
There's your boy, Josh Berry.
Yeah, and he was strong.
He was strong.
So I kind of am hoping that he's been finishing down lower. My hope for Josh Berry is I'm a fan. I like Fords and I like the Wood brothers. And I like this young driver. My hope is that he will be top 15 for sure. I don't know if he can make top 10, but if he can make top 15, I think it's a successful year for him. Something they can build towards. This is a good step that way, and we'll see what it translates to in the standings. Reddick, a slippage. Not a bad finish, but was really not in the hunt all day.
No, he wasn't.
Suarez, decent 14. He's been racing a little bit better. Chase.
Yeah. I mean, Chase led some laps Sunday. He did.
He did. I thought he might win this thing at one
I
point.
did too. I was hoping he would.
Top 15. Didn't run out of fuel, I don't think. But we're going to talk about that Hendrick team here in just a minute. The big drop is Bell.
What's happened to him?
You know, here we were talking about him being the unsung hero, and he has been. He's, top 3, top 4 in standings.
Right.
Then all of a sudden he falls off the map. Michigan can do that to you, though.
Oh yes.
This is a disappointing finish, even though it's just outside the top 15. That to me, that's a disappointing finish for Christopher Bell. The Dinger, not bad, 17.
Right.
SGVG, who will race better on some other tracks, but not bad. Top 20.
Well, he's a road course driver.
He's a road course driver. He's learning. But hey, he kept at the top 20.
That's right.
Good job, young man.
Austin Dillon, 19.
Austin Dillon, not bad. Ricky Stenhouse. Again, some different names. Justin Haley.
Right.
We're missing some names here, Dave.
We are.
Let's go down the list a little more.
Joey, 22nd.
Yeah, Joey did not have a great day.
No, he didn't.
22nd. Briscoe didn't have a great day. 23rd. Di Dillon.
I know it.
Riley Herbst, we kind of expect that. Cody
Right.
Ware, expect that. Gregson, kind of a rough weekend all the way around.
Dang, Byron, 28.
Running out of fuel cost him, but he's got wins, so he's okay.
Right.
Didn't really hurt him that much, but that's disappointing. He cannot continue to not finish the races strong. He's getting passed late in the race for different reasons, and he's. I want to see out of him the eye of the tiger.
I do too.
It's like for some reason, he's like he can't get there now.
He can't do nothing.
And that is a strong team, a strong car. He's got stuff to live up to. They just signed him to a long-term, 4 years, whatever it was.
I think it was 4 years.
Got to get it, man. Hocevar, blown tire. Unfortunate, he could have won this race.
He could have. I thought he was going to.
Michael McDowell, Cindric, Blaney, 32nd.
What's happened, Blaney?
I mean, talk about going from the penthouse to the outhouse.
Yeah.
At Michigan, just hurt some drivers
It
big
did
time.
hurt him.
It was a lot of great racing.
Yeah.
Speeds were great.
Yes.
A lot of passing. Some bumping. Some almost wrecks.
Yeah.
It was. It had everything you'd want in a race. Honestly.
It was a super speedway with no plates on it.
That's a great point. That's a great point. They were, pushing hard.
It were.
And it was an exciting race. If you had never watched a NASCAR race before, and you pulled up this race, you would have been entertained.
You would have been.
And I get so tired of non-fans going, all they do is turn left. Come on, there is so much things that are going on at every second throughout a race. That's really ignorant talking.
This race here Sunday had a lot of storylines in it.
James says he's having trouble with his email, so maybe he'll still get to join us. So what would you say? I'm sorry.
This race Sunday had a lot of storylines in it.
It really did. And this race, the announcers were, I think, as excited as the fans were.
Right.
They were really into this race all the way through. It was exciting front to back.
It was. I liked it.
Let's look at and then we see Blaney, Gilliland, Nemechek, Custer, Bowman. All right. We're going to come back to Bowman, too, because I think Bowman's on a hot seat.
Yeah, he is.
Even though he's been high in the standings, there is a lot of talk about him. Let's look at the standings really quick. Byron holds first. Larson holds second. Hamlin passes up Bell to grab number 3. Mr. Bell falls. You're not getting third back, man.
Nope.
Not the way Hamlin's driving. Bell can't hold it. Hamlin said, and Larson better watch out.
Right.
Larson better watch out because Hamlin is Mr. Consistency right
He
now.
is right now.
Chase Elliott holds at 5. Tyler Reddick at 6. Blaney, not hurt, 7. Chastain did climb 1. Logano fell 1. And Bubba holds serve at 10. Briscoe,
19. No.
11th.
11. Sorry, I took the car.
No. And Busher, with that really good, strong finish, moves up 2 spots to 12th.
Bowman
down 4. This is not a time for Bowman to be falling.
No, it ain't.
The Hendrick team is not happy about this.
This ain't no time to start falling in the standings. This is a time to come up.
No. Again, Bowman down 4. Ryan Preece up 2. Kyle Busch holds at 15. Cindric, a little bit disappointing, drops 3. Josh Berry up 3.
Uh-huh.
Very nice.
Right.
Hocefer down 4. This was a devastating loss for him. But he has shown what he could do. But again, he's got to be a finisher too. And that's part of the game that right now I don't think he's solid in. I think that he could do better, and he needs to do better in that spot. Then we see the Dinger, Stenhouse, Eric Jones moving up, Stenhouse down, Zane Smith moved up, McDowell down, Ty Gibbs up, Dillon up, and Nemechek down. So then you see the rest of that. We didn't pull up the very ending of standings. There's your winner, Denny Hamlin, 51 points, 5 laps led. And so he gets it done for Joe Gibbs Racing. So that puts the Cracker Barrel in the books. It puts the Firekeepers Casino in the books.
Right.
We move on to Mexico. Viva Mexico 250. Next Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be in Mexico. Some drivers are excited about this.
Right.
It's going to be really packed.
Yeah,
Some of the drivers have family down there.
Right.
And it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. We're going to pull up a couple of videos here in a second, and you'll hear that before we go to Dean's
Pocono is the last race for Amazon.
Okay, Pocono is the last race. Here quickly is your power rankings, and we see Hamlin again up and Larson down. Bell holds. It did drop in the power rankings. Chase Elliott 5. Reddick up 1, even though his finish wasn't the best.
Byron down.
Because Blaney had a
one.
horrible finish.
Sorry, folks. I can't read tonight.
Ross Chastain up 1. Bubba up 1.
I know it.
Logano down 2. He is in 10th in the power ranking. Let's watch a couple of videos, and then we'll come back and we'll do Dean's notes. All right, let me get up to where the videos are, and we'll see what we got this week. We found them. There they are. Let me try to go in order here. They're kind of discombobulated. There we go. There's the first one right
The restarts, and his team brought such a fast Kroger Heinz Ford Mustang, and I'm so proud of him for that. And I didn't get it done. We had a better car today, and I don't have any doubt about that. But that's on me. Didn't get it there. So heck of a run for us. Strong day. We knew we were fast today. I felt really good after yesterday. So it was a lot of fun at a lot of times.
So I'm excited for that. My grandmother's side of the family is from Mexico,
oh, cool.
So I'm consider I have a small percentage of Mexicans, so I'm very proud of that. And I'm excited for next week's race. Maybe get to see some family, but very happy for these next stretch of races, and some of my sprint car stuff as well. So it's just going to be a fun stretch of races, and the more racing, the better for sure for me. It's good for sure to be racing. I'd rather be racing than being at home or sitting and looking at data stuff. I'd just rather go race and we tune into there. But I'm excited and very thankful and blessed. I've got great sponsors around me, and it's going to be very fun.
Teammates for third, you talked about it, bottom of the screen. Denny Hamlin, purple number 11, Bass Pro Shops Toyota. Our pole sitter, Chase Briscoe. Let's go down to Marty.
Boy, how about these battles for the lead on the top of the screen and battle for third on the bottom. When I talked to Denny Hamlin before the race out, and he said, I really feel like the strength of our car was the long run. And you're seeing that show up right now as he gets third from his teammate, Chase Briscoe.
Actually, it looks like it's going to be Kyle jumped up there. No, that's Hocevar Road 2 with Busher. Here we go with the second stage.
Green. It's a pretty good launch for Denny, but that 77 is right behind the 12. Going to get a little push here off into turn 1. Hocevar helps the 12 clear. Hocevar stays on the quarter panel. Gassed it up to get there. Look, contact. More contact. Oh, my goodness.
On to that. Denny Hamlin going for a ride. And here they come by. Bubba Wallace trying to grab a spot. Chris Busher is there. He's really glad that that mess is in the rearview mirror right now.
By Hamlin. Kyle Busch got hung up in dirty air there on corner exit of 2. But he gets rescued by the 45.
Third, get the lead if possible, then back ourselves up to him and save after that, but you see what you can do.
So Chris Gale, his crew chief, and Chris Lambert, his spotter, have said, hey, it's our job to push the pace as Hamlin's trying to gain spots, knowing he can make it all the way, and he gets Larson.
Can he get the 24 out of the gas here on corner exit?
Byron slides it off the corner, and once again he's back out front, but now Hamlin digging inside again.
Perfect side draft right there. Denny's going to clear easily.
Clear.
Denny Hamlin all clear off of turn 4, coming back to the start-finish line with 3 laps remaining.
Hey, folks, Dave in the AM here for the Southern Fried Podcast and the Cornbread Nation. Hey, we appreciate your support of the Southern Fried and all that it does. As you know, we recently partnered with Patriot Mobile. We could not be more excited to be a part of any affiliate. We love all our affiliates. Patriot Mobile is a cut above. They're so awesome and love America. And I tell you what, they've got some special recognition coming that we want to honor and give you, again, the information that you need to make the switch that will help yourself, help America, help a great company, and you help the Southern Fried. As Patriot Mobile, who loves the country, as we all honor D-Day, we remember the extraordinary bravery of the American heroes who landed on Normandy's beaches to secure the freedoms that we enjoy today. Their courage echoes in the service of our military, veterans, and first responders. Patriot Mobile is proud to stand with those who protect our freedom. As America's only Christian conservative wireless provider, we do not only offer reliable nationwide coverage on all 3 major networks, but we also support veterans by donating a portion of every customer's bill to organizations like Folds of Honor, Tunnel to Towers, Soldier Strong, Carry the Load, Warrior Rising, and more. Switching is easy with our 100% U.S.-based customer service team. You can keep your phone, keep your number, or upgrade, and get connected right from the comfort of your own home. Every call you make supports those who have given so much for our country. Make the switch today. Use that promo code Cornbread, and you will be glad you did. You'll be supporting, again, a great American company. You'll be supporting the Southern Fried, and yes, our heroes. God bless the American soldier. God bless America. And yes, God bless you. Thank you so much. All right, folks, the sights and sounds of the race and also our ad for Patriot Mobile. Don't forget to use your promo code Cornbread. What a great company. Make the switch today. You can keep your platform, whether that's AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, doesn't matter. You can switch between them if you need to, depending on where you're at. You can use that promo code Cornbread, you get your first month free. They're also running specials right now to wipe out the activation fee for the month of June. And they got a referral program that you can get $50 towards the purchase of a new phone or $50 off your bill. If you got the cheapest option, you would actually not owe anything for a month, because that's about, with taxes and everything, about $33 a month for the lowest package. Great people. Their customer service is based in America. They don't farm it out and sell it out to people around the world. They keep it right here. We have a new video. They're doing a different theme. We're trying to download it. They somehow, I think it was blocked. They didn't realize it. So last week was D-Day, and that's what I kept in there. The new video will be highlighting the flags, the American flag, and we'll get that one up just as soon. Hopefully tomorrow. I was in conversation with them today. They didn't realize that I couldn't download it. So, and some other graphics that they have sent. I'm going to be uploading those the rest of the week in some ads and things. So Patriot Mobile. We also have Mammoth Nation as affiliate, W Energy Drinks, and Podbean on the audio podcasting side. So thank you for your support of the podcast. Growing every day. We're fixing to sign the contracts on the coffee. Our first logo, Dean, today we have our first name and first logo that me and Rob have put forth. We both like it, and we'll get these up and show you to them soon. Hopefully by the end of, I want to do it the 1st of June. By the end of June, I believe we'll be shipping coffee, so it shouldn't take long. So anyway, Patriot Mobile brings you Dean's Notes. Dean, what you got this week, brother?
Right here, Dean's Notes. Michigan International Speedway. It's a 2-mile track. It's called the Irish Hills.
Okay.
It opened October 13th, 1968. It cost $4.5 million to build it. It's a D-shaped track. Other tracks is oval. This is a D shape. The race Saturday night. Corey Heim wins stage 1 and 2. Ben Rhodes cuts her tire, hits the wall in turn 3. Stuart Friesen ends a 52 win streak.
Oh wow! So Heim didn't get the win.
Right, and Stuart Friesen's 41 years old.
That's getting a little long in the tooth for racing right there.
It is.
He's still getting it done. Way to go.
And the track used to be known Michigan Speedway back in the day. The trucks have been there 5 years. 5 years at Michigan. Now the Firekeepers 400 Sunday, 2 o'clock, 200 laps. Chris Briscoe got the pole for Sunday. The Amazon Prime schedule, Sunday, June 8th, Mexico City, 3 o'clock. June 22nd, Pocono Raceway, 2 p.m.
Then they go back to who? FS1?
After Amazon, it'll be on TNT.
TNT. Okay, we're switching. So different groups bought different packages of the season.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, by the way, I heard next year's going to be the same schedule, the same broadcast schedule.
Okay.
They hadn't announced a schedule, the broadcasters for TNT yet. They'll be announced in the next few weeks for TNT.
All right.
Dodge Ram, said that Dodge Ram will make a comeback in the Craftsman Truck Series in 2026.
I'm all in. I like it.
After 13 years absence.
That's a long time.
It is. Chris Buescher wins stage 1 Sunday.
Strong.
Alex Bowman, third DNF this season.
Not getting it done. We're going to talk about him in just a second. I think he's on the hot seat.
William Byron won stage 2. Denny Hamlin won Sunday, 700 starts.
I heard that, yep.
Carson Hocevar, back tire blowout.
Very unfortunate. Strong car. Strong once again.
Yes. Denny Hamlin, 57 wins, most wins with Joe Gibbs. Nobody, and Joe Gibbs Joe Gibbs ever got 57 wins.
Wow. Okay. Cool. I like that.
That's Dean Notes, folks.
Thank you, Dean. Brought to you by Patriot Mobile, folks. And we appreciate Dean putting the research in and bringing those things. I believe that Michigan, if I heard it right, it's just a one race now per season. It used to be two.
It used to be two.
So they took one away and gave it to somebody else. So they were. That's when it was a packed house, and that's what they were saying is that since you had two races, now you have one. All those fans, they just make that event big.
Right.
The infield was packed out. The stands were packed out. It was a great weekend. I think it was one of the best races of the season, honestly.
I think it was.
With everything that happened, the type of racing that was going on, different people moving up. Actually, I think the racing is getting better.
They all get better
each week, even though some drivers are struggling. The overall package of what they're presenting is getting better, and NASCAR has to be very pleased.
And there was more hitting Sunday, hitting, banging.
Yeah. Matter of fact, in the video, Hamlin almost wiped out.
He did
earlier.
He did.
There was a little bit of bump again in one of those turns, and there was definitely some banging going. And there's a couple of drivers that really need to calm down.
Yeah, they do.
They're driving really reckless, and the fisticuffs are fixing to come because they're getting really frustrated with these guys.
Well, Carson Hocevar, he's really pushing his limit.
He has. They didn't like some comments that he's made, and so he's a cocky guy.
He is.
But he's backing it up. Now, the hot rumors, and again, they're rumors, so who knows?
Right.
Is that Hendrick is wanting to get Hocevar on his team.
I read that, yeah.
And the talk is, and I couldn't believe this when I read this because I don't think there's any way that Chase might be in trouble on that team. But I think Bowman is the one that's in trouble, even though like Elliott to do better, he's done good enough.
He has. But I've heard both sides, like you just said. I heard both sides. So Elliott might be in trouble. Bowman might be in trouble, so we don't know yet.
And if Elliott is in trouble, why is he in trouble? Is it just
he's not winning? He's not winning.
He's not winning.
He's not showing the performance.
Because he's finishing really good. He's top 5 in points, but no wins this year.
No.
And it's hard to get it. You're in danger of not getting in playoffs sometimes if you're not getting wins. You got to get a win. Although he's high enough right now, he should be okay, I think. But if he slips, that would be bad. What is it, top 16?
Yes.
Goes in the playoffs?
Yes.
Chase Elliott, that was rumored out there, but with Bowman, a bad finish. A bad wreck. Hard lick.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, my gosh. Did he crunch that wall?
It's the hardest trick he ever had in a race car.
Oh, it looked like it. Without the safer barrier, I think he's hurt.
Oh, yes.
That was a full straight-on hit.
It was.
Bad.
It was.
And nothing against the young man. His overall record is not bad, but not winning, and now he's starting to DNF. And looking forward, it just might be that this Hocevar rumor is just he's a guy that's putting it together. He's 22 years old. He's got the bravado, and he's racing strong, and they want a guy like that in a car. And so I don't know. It just have to play its way out. Nothing would happen during the season, but coming up on the end of the season, there's be some off-season moves and maneuvers that would go on. By the way, James couldn't make it in, and James was in the chat. We'll get him up. Sorry, James, you were having trouble with your email. But, hey, we're glad you're here.
That's right, yeah.
James says, I was pulling from Chase Elliott. Dean saw where he was leading. What happened with his pit stop? That cost him in several races.
It did.
He's not had the best pit crew.
Hey.
Not even top 5. It's cost him. Chase's pit crew should be on the hot seat. Well,
it should be. I agree.
That's a good point. Like I said, I don't think Chase is in any danger of losing his spot there, but there are people talking about it. But I think Bowman is.
Bowman is in a hot seat for sure.
They're wanting those cars in the top 10 consistently and winning, and that's just the pressure that you're in. You're on a strong team, one of the strongest, and you're pulling up the rear.
But if Bowman should leave Hendricks, who's going to pick him up? Nobody's going to pick him up.
Well, Kyle Busch will be leaving, so.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Sorry, Mom.
Mom, he said it. I didn't, Mom.
Okay, maybe it's Brad Keselowski. Okay, maybe.
Brad's stepping at the team. he owns half of
Well, yeah, okay.
Rouse Fenway, so
But and Bush got another year, 1 year.
yeah, 1 year, yeah.
So maybe they hired Bowman and Adhikar until Kyle leaves.
When he leaves,
When he leaves, he's racing good right now.
he is.
But he's only got a 1 year contract after this, so who knows? But it was talked about,
Yeah, it was.
and it's intense. The measure in any sport is, are you winning?
Right.
No matter what you say. Kyle was up front. Where was Chase? In the backyard.
Oh, Mom!
I love it. I'm gonna leave that one up there a minute. That's just too good to take down.
She just threw me under the bus again.
So Byron and Larson are safe. I think Chase is safe as well. But Bowman is it's really hard. It's hard to say that with a guy that's as high as he is in the standings, but he's not improving. He's not moving up,
He ain't.
and he's not winning. He's not winning,
When,
which is hard because your teammates are Larson, Byron, Elliott. That's hard.
when Byron and Bowman came into Hendricks, I gave Bowman all the, salute. I thought he could do good. Now it's changed to Byron is doing so good.
Yes. And there's something called people like to project. And what I sensed Sunday and them talking about Hocevar, he's the hot ticket. He's the guy they look at and go, this guy looks like he's got superstar written all over him.
Right, he does.
He's got a lot of bravado. He is not afraid to call it like he sees it. He don't back down.
No, he don't.
And he, at a very young age, he's beginning to put it together. And so we'll see. And so he is consistently running with the big boys. And if not for a blown tire,
No,
he could have won that
he
race.
could have. They asked.
I think lowest he would have been second. I don't know if he could have caught Hamlin or not.
I read where several drivers went to Stenhouse and said, "Why didn't you fight Hocevar like you did Kyle Busch last year? Why do you fight him for hitting you?" And Stenhouse said, "I just let him go. It didn't work."
He's getting a reputation, and it's getting noticed, and they've got the resources and the money, and you have to wonder how much influence Jeff Gordon has as well on this, and what is the dynamic. There's a lot of things we don't know, and I don't know, and Bowman may be this great young guy. I don't know him, but what is the dynamic in the garage? What is the dynamic between him and his crew chief, pit crew? To me, it seems kind of weird that a guy that's this high up in the standings
Right,
is being talked about being replaced.
right.
I know he hasn't won, but wow. And maybe they think, well, any driver could keep it there because we give you great stuff,
Right.
but he's not winning. So maybe that's it. But is there something else going on? Do you know anything else?
That's what on the radio coming up here. They're talking about Chase. You look at the crew chief. The crew chief might be doing a good job. Driver might be doing a good job. Now you have to look at his spotter. Is the spotter doing like he should? Is he looking out for the car? Is he telling you the right move to make?
It's really interesting.
It's a domino effect. You go for the driver, crew chief, spotter, the pit crew.
And your engine people and engineers and
Are the ones behind
everything in it.
Right. You look at every domino, you look at it.
A team like Hendrick is looking at everything. And I think they're the only one. But that is a team that has had excellence
Oh, yeah.
for a long time now, decades really. Because this goes back to the '90s when they really turned the heat on and just dominated. And so you wonder, what is going to happen here. But because I think the racing is there's a lot of parity. We said last week that the top 12, anybody can win in any given Sunday.
Yeah, yeah.
And this field is really talented down to 15, 16, maybe 15 for sure. I think maybe 16. That top 10 is solid. So you got a 4-team and a 3-team and a 3-team, and well, there you go. You've already through that top 12. So
Right.
the fight between those top drivers is intense.
Right.
And if you're falling outside of that, you're getting DNFs and not finishing. The points for the overall for the team are going to suffer. It's like a bowling team.
It is.
If you're not cutting it at the bottom, they're looking for another bowler.
Right, right.
Even though you've done well, you've not done well enough, and it puts more pressure on the rest of the drivers to do even better.
Well, you got pressure now because we're 10 races to go in the regular season.
Yes.
If you make a mistake now, you might as well just exit out.
James says, I saw where Kyle Busch was near the front for part of the race. Yes, he
Yeah.
was. He had a good race.
He did have a good.
He was doing good. I even said, well, you know, Mom's gonna be happy.
That's what I thought.
I said, Dean's over thrashing on Kyle.
Right.
Mom's over going, look.
She was pointing it out to me like I couldn't see it.
Well, that's the I told you so effect. James said, Dean, have you talked about the shocking news for truck racing next year? Isn't Toyota coming back? Well, no, but the Ram is.
Yeah,
Dodge Ram. Yes, and it looks great.
it does.
Let me roll that back. We'll pop that up one more time. And then real quick, we got James from the Empty Pockets podcast. James from the great state of Ohio.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see what Denny Hamlin did after the race?
He did
Ohio.
yeah. He's a little sharp in his comments sometimes too. We're doing great, James. Blessings to you. Hope you're well.
What's up? What's up?
He's one of the great podcasters here.
Ohio.
And he's an El Camino fan. You can't beat that. El Camino, right?
No, I don't like El Camino.
Uh-oh.
I never heard like El Caminos.
All right, let's pop this up one more time. That is a good-looking truck.
Yeah, it is.
I love that. I'll be interested to hear more information about this. So we will have to see. But that I don't know why they say Dodge or another. What other brands is in the Stellantis brand?
Honda might be coming into it.
Oh, we don't want no Honda.
No, but they're talking to them.
Come on now.
They're talking to them.
I mean, we need Mopar back in, man. Come on. This ain't right, man. Come on.
You're right.
I remember back to the days of Richard Petty.
Yes.
Come on.
Pontiac.
Pontiac, yes. Plymouth.
Yeah.
That great Plymouth. Oh man.
The Monte Carlo.
Oh yeah, the Monte Carlo is another one. These cars today don't look too much like the cars,
they don't.
but
No.
the trucks kind of hold that look a
Yeah,
little bit better.
yeah. The trucks do. Xfinity cars does. The Cup cars don't.
Is this still the car of tomorrow that we're racing on?
No.
It's not. Okay.
That ran out several years ago.
Okay. You see how behind I am? I'm catching up.
That car didn't last maybe, I might be wrong, 2 or 3 years.
Well, I know they didn't like it. They hated it.
Yeah. It doesn't look right.
What do they call this one? Just the car?
The next gen car.
That's next gen. I was going to say the car of today.
Really? Yeah.
The car of tomorrow didn't make it, but the car of today did.
It should be called the car of today.
All right. Well, they're going to Mexico. This will be interesting. I wonder what some of the things they talked about on Sunday about Mexico is this. I've been to Mexico City. Is this in Mexico City?
Yes.
I didn't notice anything. They were talking about some of the drivers have said who's raced there that you wake up in the morning and you feel like you got a pillow over your mouth because of the higher altitude.
You are.
It's 7,000 something feet above sea level.
Yes.
I don't remember feeling that, but they say it's hard to get as much rest.
Right.
You're not able to get as much breathing.
Right.
And I wonder that there were drivers talking about this, not fans. They were wondering some of them have never been there.
Right.
And they were wondering, I forget who I was reading about, but they were wondering, would this have an effect? They're a little bit, might I say, concerned.
It will. It affect the body. It affect the cars. Everything.
Some of the decision making in the car, they said you might not be as sharp
That's right.
by the end of the race. So all these things are having to check on and keep up with, the communications, everything.
Yeah.
They said it gets challenging towards the end of the race because you just don't get as much, even though they're pumping air in and all this. They said it's the overall experience of being there. You're not used to it. You're not conditioned to it.
And your body can get fatigued.
The body's going to get fatigued, which is going to make the brain fatigue.
That's right.
Oh, Lord, Kyle Busch is in trouble then.
You
I
got
mean, man, he's already an old man.
Yeah.
Brad Keselowski, I'm sorry, guys.
Put Kyle Busch on a heart machine. He may not make it.
A heart machine? Dave, he don't have a heart. What do you mean a heart machine? The man's got no heart. Oh, Mom's listening. I better behave. Uh-oh. She's roasted over here. I actually cannot believe Dean's talking Dodge. Remember your PT Cruiser? It's stay.
Shaw.
I believe so. I'm sorry if I saw that. I wouldn't have put it up, but it's funny. We got you. But you are now legend. I'm reading along. I'm like, wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh God, that was good, Mom. That was good. Oh God, it hurt. We need a commercial now. We need a commercial.
We are root now for the rest of the show. How many ever minutes are left? We're done.
Oh God. Oh God. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't compose myself.
James is trying to rescue us.
Oh God.
She comes back with, now you still want to knock Kyle? I don't think she's realized.
I don't either.
It happens to the best of us.
Oh yeah.
Y'all will have some interesting conversation when you get home.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
James says, have you guys watched the Dale Earnhardt Sr. documentary yet?
Yes.
I watched it the other night. It's very well produced. It's on Amazon Prime. I've seen it there. I have not had the time yet
Oh, it's interesting
to watch it, but I will.
Oh,
I
you
will.
would love it.
I will. And we believe it.
Oh yeah, I do too.
We don't doubt that one bit right now.
No. Oh God.
She's not wrong, according to Dean.
Oh God. She don't know what she's wrote yet.
I don't think so, but y'all have to explain it.
Oh, I'll show her when I get home.
Let's see, June the 10th, 2025. This show is now legend. This will be a great memory. Whenever we're needing a laugh or something humorous, we'll always think back to this day.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. I'll give you 2 thumbs up. Oh Lord.
Oh man. Hey, what's the story? So the PT Cruiser Stadium, the shop.
Yes.
The shop.
The shop.
I've known that about. I used to know someone that had a PT Cruiser, and it stayed in the shop a lot.
And
They had to replace the engine in there.
hey, that no. My trouble started when I first bought it.
Wow.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, I'm not
It's
gonna
okay, Mom.
doubt it. I can't.
We just weren't expecting it.
No. You blew my mind.
I love you, Mom. You're
Oh, yeah,
awesome.
I do too.
Oh, you guys just make this show. I'm gonna tell you.
That was perfect.
Oh well, sometimes the autocorrect gets us all of us in trouble.
Oh yeah,
I argue with my autocorrect all the
I do
time.
too.
In fact, it takes words I spell correctly and misspells them.
Yeah,
I think it hates me.
I know it.
I'm like, I didn't type that.
Like I was texting you Sunday about that picture, and it kept putting the wrong.
I know. I don't get it. Gotta love a live show. Anything can happen. That's right.
Yeah.
We roll with it. We
That's
just
right.
roll with it.
We got no What is it called? No,
No beat, no filters, no
No,
delays, no delays, no
no,
nothing.
no.
But it's just live.
That's right.
And me and Rob decided when we first started the podcast, it had to be something really bad. We're just gonna roll. That's just part of the greatness of being live is to have things happen. So that's cool.
Oh yeah.
But I was thinking back in the days, the early days of television, people's toupees would fall off because they film live. These guys being a fight scene guy, and they'd go, "Oh, he don't have no hair."
That's right.
They couldn't tell, but people would forget their lines.
Right.
They'd fall down.
Yeah.
Then we try not to laugh. That was great TV.
It was. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we got that to have fun. You know.
You know what? Laughter doeth good like a medicine.
Yeah.
And this has been great. Hey, folks, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
SFP Racing Hour. This is great. It's just.
I got one more.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Do you remember when Dale Earnhardt was spinning his windshield, driving the car at the same time?
He what?
Spinning his windshield
I don't remember that.
and driving the car at the same time.
No, I don't remember that.
YouTube it.
A legend. A true legend.
Dale Earnhardt could drive anything and win the race too.
Well, this before they have the little thing they could rip off there. They never.
Yes.
Yeah, I would think.
He told his crew, "My windshield's dirty." So they said, "What are you gonna do?" He said, "I'll show you what I'm gonna do." He got out the window, driving the car with one hand, cleaning this windshield.
Wow. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Now they just they have several layers, and they do get filthy. All that rubber kicking up and everything. Sometimes I wonder how they can see. I mean, it's like looking through a cloudy window. I mean, amazing.
It's a piece of plastic called tear off.
Called tear off. We need that for our cars.
Yes, we do.
Maybe it'd save us from the rocks and stuff hitting the windshield. And the birds. We gotta watch the birds. They're dangerous.
Oh, yes.
They like to dive bomb our cars. Well, James, I'm sorry you couldn't make it. I'm glad you was in the chat. Thanks for everybody being here.
Thanks, Bob, for your comments.
We didn't do picks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I knew I was forgetting something. I think I'm forgetting something. See, I told you we were run. We were run now.
Right.
But we're going to rebound here, and we're going to do our picks. This is Mexico. And I'll be honest with you, Ken says
okay.
He was ready. See, he kept his composure.
Good.
Josh Berry, yeah.
Whoa. Sweet.
Yeah. And Brett Keselowski, wow. Kyle Larson. You know what? This is Mexico. This is going to be so hard to figure.
A new track.
Mama Potts needs to make an appearance on the show one day. She said she ain't doing it.
No, she said she is not doing it.
But she does have to put a quarter in the tip jar. So when you get home, you need to make a little. I'm calling it a tip jar. We're just going to call it a tip jar.
Yeah.
Mama's got to put at least a quarter in there. Click around a little bit. So that's actually not a bad pick with Larson.
No.
Ken, I think it's a really good pick.
It is a good pick.
I just don't have a clue on this. This is because they don't. It's Mexico City. The old drivers are not going to do good. We know that. So sorry, Kyle Busch, Keselowski. Maybe Hamlin takes a hit here. A little older. No, he's racing fine. I tell you what, I'm going to join Ken in saying I believe Kyle Larson does win this. He's due back in the winner's circle. This is the kind of race he'll come in and dominate. But I'm going to follow that up with. Wow, this is so tough. I'm going to say Hocevar rebounds and Hamlin is third.
Okay.
She said slip of the thoughts. It's still going to cost you a quarter.
We all make mistakes.
We do. It's Dean's fault anyway.
What did I do?
It's your fault. That's what Mama's going to say. James says Byron, Hamlin, Larson, dark horse Reddick. I didn't do a dark horse, but I'm going to do one.
Okay.
Suarez.
Yeah, that's my dark horse.
So we're going with Suarez. This is not only. I just feel like because of the cultural part, he's going to have a lot of fans in the stands, and it just feels like that kind of race that maybe he could somehow win.
Mine would be Chase.
Chase.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it. I know. Chase. Carson Hocevar. And Ross Chastain.
Ross.
Dark Horse Suarez.
All right, folks. We'll see what happens. I think those are solid picks all the way around. This is another race that's going to throw the leaderboard for a loop, I think.
When Dodge comes back, I'm not going to support Dodge. I cannot support Dodge.
Gee,
I had a Dodge, and I can't do it again.
don't make me have to put a quarter in the tip jar. I'm just kidding. Hey, folks, thanks for watching. You're awesome. Dean, James, Mom, Ken, all of you, you're awesome.
Thanks, Mom,
James, for stopping by from the Empty Pockets podcast. You all are amazing. Y'all make my day. I look forward to this every week.
I do too.
And it is a joy. Next up, we'll get the sports later this week, and looking forward to that. We have a good tagline for that. We talk all sports all the time. We don't have seasons. We have sports.
That's right.
I like it. And we still will talk about NASCAR during the sports show.
Right.
It will have its little part as well.
I got notes for the Braves too.
Okay. Oh, you see, we'll put that back up there because one of the things he said there is Reddick. That's truly a dark horse right now.
Yeah, it is dark horse.
Reddick's something's not right.
No.
I thought he would. He's done well, but he's not finishing.
He ain't.
And you early in the season, you predicted he would win a race.
I did.
Several actually.
Right.
You thought he had a chance actually.
I did.
To be a champion this year, but it's not worked out.
I got stay with Hamlin as a champion.
I'm gonna. It's really hard, as I said, Dean's calling it, the professor here, but I'm staying with Byron. I still think they get it done, and Hamlin has been strong. And Larson, it's a 3-horse race right now. Even though there's some other great candidates,
Right.
those are the 3 dogs in the room right now that are walking the dog.
Yeah, they are.
On the rest of the field, but overall. And
Broski
Bear says last place, Gavin Newsom. Yes, because he's always in last.
Yeah, he is.
Or he should be. Pray for our country, by the way. Pray for the National Guard, the Marines, the president, and for all those crazy people out there that I don't know what's wrong with them. There's something wrong up here and in here. Let's pray they get their heart right with Jesus. That's all I got to say. Find you a good church Sunday.
That's right.
Go worship the Lord. If you don't know Jesus, you can. It's just a prayer away. And nothing like salvation.
That's right.
Pray for the pastors of the churches. Let's remember, yes, James says he's off on Friday for the sports show. I got it on tap. I'm ready. We're going to talk. We got playoffs going on.
Friday at 6.
Friday at 6. So, yes, look forward to it. Till then, folks, let me get the music ready to go. We will see you then. It's been fun as always.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Everybody.
And funny. It's been funny.
And funny. Quarter in the tip jar.
I didn't forget that.
And fist bump to James out there. We'll see you next week.
Lots of loud boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Dave and Dean roar each week. Spin the wheels, engines speak. Tracks of fire, dust and smoke. Southern skies, the throttles choke. Fast and fierce, racing souls. Tearing through the endless cold. Twisted metal, thunder growls. Screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Ours, speed's the creed, Southern fried, racing breed. Southern fried, racing hours here, fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Ours, speed's the creed,